Ugh. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstVocals.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and I'll put the handles down below and over here. You'll also see a logo thing, what do you call it, an icon for Patreon. So if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, then follow the links down there and join in, yeah. So it's been a while, but we are going back to Nightwish now. There was like a specific order that I've totally forgotten, and I forgot to go back onto the Discord group and ask. So I'm just taking the bull by the horns, and we're going to listen to The Poet and the Pendulum live at Wembley. Now this is a long one, so let's just get started. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of comments about listening to Floor doing Best Sangers, which is a show in the Netherlands or somewhere around abouts. I am going to do that. I definitely am. I'll try and do them all like back to back. So just know it's on the cards. Right, Poet and the Pendulum, Nightwish, here we go. They're so good with their like staging. This like all these little whispers. Oh, I'm turning this up. Let's get into this. This is like, again, it's like a film score. This is just the intro. See our pal on the drums. Oh, whoa! Okay. So I was like flying on the back of an eagle, and now I'm definitely like on a horse or something. Oh no! Now I'm in some kind of like tank. Yes! Double bass drum. Where are we going now? Ooh. Sorry! The momentum, wow. Right, so there was so much going on. See, that intro was so angelic, and then it kind of pulled into like a darker place, and then a kind of a more frantic place, like something was going to happen, and then god damn did it happen. Everything's just like a mile a minute, and the music changes. I mean, everything seems to be quite score-like with Nightwish, but it seems to me that they could write an entire song, like a 3-minute song based on the first part, like a 3 or 4 minute song based on the little middle bit, and then when Floor kicks in, it's like another song entirely. It's like they must have so many ideas that they're just like, let's just do them all at the same time, and that works. I mean, it does really work. So yeah, they're musically amazing. Now with Floor, again, I just love her stance. I just think she looks like she's been like dropped from the ceiling. She's like just like rah! even when she's turning around to like look at the people, you can see she's still like that. She's still got that anchoring down. Just a solid stance. Little growls, lovely kind of vibrato. You could see how she changed her mouth shape to get that kind of like quite aggressive vibrato. Just beautiful. Let's keep going. Yeah. There's Marco. Yes. Good job from Marco as well, just that grip behind there. Yeah. Oh, here she goes. Show me what I can't do with my back. Na 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 na. Oh, I love that. Just having a chat in the corner. Okay, so there's a female harmony. Okay, so just from that little phrase there, you can hear there's a female harmony behind that. I don't know whether that's a track or whether they've got something on her mic. You can get these pieces of equipment, let's just call them, where you can add on a third up or an eighth or a fifth or whatever it is that you want. So maybe that's what's happening at the desk. I don't know, but you can definitely hear there's a female harmony on with her vocals there. Wow. Oh, we're moving into a different part of the song. A watery bit. See how she's psyching herself up here? She feels everything she sings, and that really shows in her performance. It gives it that extra edge. Beautiful. That's so impressive how the feel of the song changes so quick. Okay. You hear those other voices? It's too different from her voice, so it's a track. Yeah, there's no backing singers. Let's just talk very quickly about what was that total shift into this very serene place. There was the water. Now, the water behind, that's not done by accident. That imagery there it's not serene water, it's kind of a choppy sea, but you're out in the far part of it, so it's got that kind of, it gives you the feeling of expanse. You're not being smashed in by waves, you're very much out in the middle of wherever. It opens up that feeling of space. At least it does in my head, and imagery is not put into staging for no reason. There's got to be some kind of reason, and that's what I think it's kind of feeding into. Now, Floor went into the kind of operatic territory, maybe not so much opera, but operatic. So that kind of space. It's not necessarily opera singing, but it's definitely that kind of vibe. And you can tell that it's operatic because once you get into that space, consonants become very secondary to the vowels. Essentially, they're just like little blips in between big vowels. So it's very much just like vowel, tiny consonant, vowel. Water. The t is just, it's just to get you from A to B, from vowel to vowel. Just a beautiful job how she pulls up into her kind of head voice, and you can see like she bears her kind of teeth, changes her mouth shape to get that kind of ee kind of sound. Sorry, I've got a cold, so this is all going to sound terrible, but whatever. I find that when you mix different styles of singing like this, when you go from this kind of gravelly, rocky kind of singing into this operatic, serene space, it has this kind of magical kind of feeling. Like, I'm not surprised people absolutely love this band, because there's very much a sense of mystique and mystery, and it's so well done. Anyway, I've babbled. Let's keep going. Right?
I'm afraid, so afraid. Being raped again and again and again. I know I will die alone, but loved. You live long enough to hear the sound of guns. Long enough to find yourself
storm clouds rolling in.
Something's
gonna happen.
For years, I've been strapped onto this altar.
So I'm assuming this is the track. So of course it's track, because it started with those angelic voices.
Catch me first. Give me a death I always longed
Oh, it's like a wooden man on his keys this time. I should have had my Groot cut. Different song again. Back to the Pendulum. Ooh! I shouldn't do this because my back is so sore, but I can't help it. Wow. Yes. Haha, Marco. Get it. Okay, just before we get back into Floor. Wow, Marco. Wow. Now, Marco, I say this every single time, but has got the most, like, textured, characterized voice. Like, one of the most kind of, what word am I looking for? Marco has one of the grittiest voices. It's beautiful. So like, and you can kind of hear, you know, like a lot of the time when we talk about like growls and screams and stuff, they talk about a bubbling kind of feeling. You can hear that kind of bubbling in his voice. You don't hear that all the time with other folk. I just absolutely love it. I honestly, he needs to play the Joker in Batman, like in the animated Batman, or if Batman wanted to become kind of, or the Joker wanted to become Viking-esque, then perfect fit. Right, let's keep going. They took a breath at exactly the same point back there. Shout out to their breathing. They have got that pristine. They know exactly where to take these tiny little breaths just to get them through.
Found naked and dead, with a smile on his face, a pen, and 1,000 pages of erased text.
Ugh. Okay, we're back. A different song again. This drummer, by the way, is amazing. He's putting in a shift. And this is one of their songs. Don't know how many they do. I mean, they're about 20 minutes long, so probably about 4 songs a show. Who knows? This is nice. This is bringing everything back down to a place where everyone can kind of relax, and I know that they're probably going to go again, but ooh. Okay, so the tone has been brought right down. They've actually literally sat down. That's like, this is their moment of calm, to kind of, I don't know, kind of reconnect, not let the chaos get too far, bring it all back in, regroup, as it were. Floor's vocal here is beautiful. It's very, very light, very laboured, like it's petering out on purpose. She's kind of giving that impression of it almost sounds like a helplessness. I'm not really picking up in the lyrics because I'm too busy listening to kind of the qualities here. I'm loving that straight note at the end, that ah. There's a very slight vibrato at the end, but it doesn't come in straight from the get. Just amazing. I think they've maybe tracked her vocal for that tiny harmony behind it. Can you hear it? So delicate, beautiful. Building up into kind of a more grounded place. Wow. so light and airy and just a tiny bit of texture. It's getting a little bit more intense. I wouldn't be surprised if this takes a total different turn here. Oh no, got it wrong. Wow. Thank you. Right, wow, okay. Cool, right. That was Nightwish doing The Poet and the Pendulum. Absolutely amazing. What can you say? This band just works so well together, and I feel kind of bad. I know that it's vocal coach reacts and I'm supposed to be like honing in on the vocals, and I try as much as I can, but this band works so well as a unit, it's kind of hard not to pick them up like that. Everything is just put in precisely the right place, and when you're dealing with like big rock productions, that's not always the easiest thing to do because there's so much going on. The keyboard player seems to be the glue that ties everything together. I know that he kind of writes everything, but you can see he sings along. He doesn't have a microphone, so he's kind of like shouting into the ether, but he does it anyway, and that is kind of a testament to how much he feels the message of the song. The drummer, incredible. The double kick was amazing. The guitarist, bass, everything. I cannot fault it. Floor's voice cuts through absolutely anything. That's I think like the biggest takeaway from Floor's voice is that she has this kind of tone that cuts through the dirge. And I'm not saying dirge like it's a bad thing, but when everything's and she's like, oh, it cuts through everything. I don't know what the hell that note was, by the way, but I just think Nightwish are so impressive. Very, very. I'm a big fan from hearing like 4 songs. So I do want to listen to more. I need to kind of get my head in gear and get some more reactions done so I can listen to some more, if that makes sense. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, then hit subscribe, ring that bell, and anytime I release new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and let's just try like a nice light airy bye. Bye bye. And say bye. I'm going to try that a little bit nicer. Bye. One day, when I've not got colds, I'm going to try and do that really loud. Or like Marco. Bye. Bye.